CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the Chickens here. We're back today with another Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to get into some warships. Of course, make sure you're using the code CHICKEN in the shop as if you do find these videos helpful, as it does help to support the channel. So, I wish I could tell you that I had this magical base, this magical plan, this magical troop strategy, but I don't. At the moment, it's rough, man. It's a lot of back and forth. I'll show you the log. You know, win 2, lose 2, win 1, lose 1. It's literally, tons of battles later. We're kind of sitting at the same spot. But we have the next way forward. We have what we're going to do to get out of here. I do want to say, it's pretty typical at this point in the warship season, when you're on the verge of, making that big push from gold to diamond, typically like a large part of the player base does get kind of stuck. You don't really make a lot of progress. It's kind of because people are doing the same attacks. They have more or less the same base. You can swap out your layout and, little things will help, and maybe you can get on a good streak in terms of matchmaking. So definitely playing more is always a good route, but yeah, it's tough right now. It's tough right now. So here's where we're at. So today I upgraded the rock launchers to 4, which wasn't a massive change, but it's definitely going to help us out on defense. So I want to save all my tokens for the next couple upgrades here. So here's where we're going to go. Now, we got the building damage max yesterday, and also where I'm at right now in the tech tree, like I'm getting engineers, I'm getting this multi-node. Neither of those are really going to help us out that much, but they're on the path. They're kind of key vacuums, as we like to say. This is things that we have to unlock on our way to getting that next effective tech. So my plan, I'm going to get troop damage, and then I'm getting out of 4 engines. Now, here's what we're seeing a lot at 4 ERs right now. I'm facing a ton of 5-engine bases. Sometimes we're beating them. Sometimes we're losing to them. I don't know where we are. I haven't even checked the leaderboard today. Yeah, we fell down a little bit. I think we're still in the top 500, though, maybe. But we're seeing a lot of 5-engine bases, and with that, the guys that have 5 ERs, they're hitting us with Seekers. Like, sometimes they're able to clear us in, 3 minutes plus, which is not good. Yeah, we're definitely still up here somewhere. So top 300. I mean, we're not doing bad. It's just kind of, yeah. At this point, there's no, there's nothing that's really going to propel us forward. We're just gonna wait. Once we get that troop damage, once we get to 5, I believe we're going to be in for another really good push point soon. Once we get to 5, and yeah, I'm not sure. I think just getting to 5 is going to be nice because we have a lot of really strong defense, especially getting rocket launchers, getting them upgraded at this point. That's going to help us out. But, yeah, I'll show you guys some... I'll show you guys how we're hitting 5 engines. I believe this guy was a 5 ER. Nope. So we'll go over that quickly. Let's see what we got. All right, so I'll show you guys what we're doing against 5 engines just to show you the strat. And it's kind of, it's 50-50. So, I mean, it's not a bad attack strat to use if you are stuck in 4 ERs, for the moment, like most of you probably are. So we use 3 boats of Vampire Zookas, and then we follow it up with 3 boats of Bombardiers. And that just allows us to clear the first part. Then we drop Bullet, and depending on how much stuff is on the right here, or depending on if there's going to be a lot of troops that kind of... flank out on the right too, then I'll just drop Bullet and either 1 or 2 boats of Bombardiers behind him, and then he's able to just kind of run up that right hand side, and he can deal with the Doom Cannon. And yeah, now this doesn't net us a fantastic time by any means, but it allows us to clear the base. You can't get it in like 2:30, so I mean you can stay competitive, but if the guys at 5 engines are using Seekers, it's gonna be a little bit tougher to compete with. But for what we're rolling with right now, that's the best we got. So let's get into some live battles here and see how things are going to go. So, guys, make sure you join up the Discord server. Link to that is going to be in the video description. If you have been using the code CHICKEN in the shop, you are entered into the giveaway that we do every 2 months. $100 worth of free instant training, or whatever you want to spend it on, is always available. So, yeah, it's good for those free-to-play players and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been pretty stagnant. It's been pretty stagnant today. It's kind of like, I made a couple good pushes. I think I got up to like 19, ranked 19 and 50 stars or so. I was really hoping to be able to push to 20 today and get up. That would allow us to get the troop damage a little bit early, but it doesn't look like that is going to be in the cards. But we'll see. All right, so we're going to go in with 3 Vamp Zooks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And there's not a lot of stuff up here on the right, so bullet and 1 boat of bombers is going to be fine for that. Basically, I want to throw more troops out here in the center and just get this stuff all cleared so I can get my so I can get bullet and the next boat of bombers going up quick, and taking down the base from there. So basically, once we've cleared up everything that's on this line, that's when you're going to drop bullet and the next boat of bombardiers. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but you know, we've got to do a split drop on 5. We've got this against 5 yards. We got this one big giant long ramp. So now we're going to be okay to drop these guys, I think. Come on, bombers, take that down and get moving on to the left. Okay, they're all going to go to the left there. That's perfect. And we got these guys going up the center, which is good. That's where we want them to go. Now we have a ton of GBE. So yeah, barrage would be nice, but we don't have it. You know, we don't have the tech for it. And it doesn't really make sense for us to get it either. So basically what I'll use the GBE for is if we need to, we'll shock some stuff. And then we're just going to pour the rest into energy drinks and or medkits if the bombers are at risk of driving over some mines. So that's basically all we're going to do here. I will throw out a couple there because we have so much GBE. Just kind of preemptive ones. Let's use another energy drink, rip through these engines on the side. It doesn't matter which side gets through the engines faster as long as one of them is moving quickly, because that's going to allow us to, whatever allows us to flare soon. Oh, man. I think we would have won this one too. It was actually looking pretty good. Well, maybe we wouldn't have won it, but it would have been close anyways. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, we're not going to win anyway, so we might as well just retreat at this point. It's going to be faster than waiting for them to run all the way around to the side, so. Yeah. But, I still haven't upgraded the medkits because I want to save all my tokens for everything that we need next. I want to be able to max out troop damage. I want to be able to max out the rocket launchers. And, yeah, there's too much stuff that we have to spend them on to waste them on things like medkits. So, yeah. I did change up the base today to add in the, just to change up the position of the rocket launchers, basically. More or less, it's pretty well the same. Let's see what this guy did against us. Let's see. So he's going heavy Zuka bombers. Now, obviously, it's a lot easier for him. He's got barrage. He's got 5 engines, so I mean, he's got a pretty massive tech advantage over us. That, you know, even if my attack went perfectly, which we obviously screwed up, it wouldn't have mattered. We still would have lost. We can't really compete with barrage while trying to take down 5 engines at the same time. We just simply do not have the tech. So let's do one more. Man, it feels like we've been at 19 for like ages. It's just, you know, it's so frustrating when you can't do anything because you want to compete, you want to get up moving on the leaderboard, but there's not really much we can do at this point. But it's all right, you know, we'll sit back, we'll collect our chests, and just kind of evaluate. So when you get into these positions too, a good thing is just to simply collect your keys and just wait and see what's going to be really dominant. Because if you're banking on something, you know, and you put all your keys in that, and it ends up not being as good as you thought, or there was something that ended up being a better way to go. You know, you don't usually get punished for sitting on your keys for a little bit. All right, let's go. This guy's got 4, so we got to win this one. Let's go with 6-2. And let's go the good old fashioned 1-1-2. Then we're gonna go 1-1-1-2-1-2, something like that. This is the first 4 engine base I've seen in a while. So I'm interested to see what he's gonna hit us with. Okay, so we want to keep our Vamp Zooks alive. We want to keep Bullet nice and healthy with all of his energy drinks. There's not a lot on the right-hand side that I'm really worried about, so I think we're going to focus a little bit more over here. Just keep the Vamp Zooks alive and just kind of move forward from there. Now with the... Alright, let's go. A couple medkits there. A little bit early. But I don't want to get caught in a situation like the last hit where we had all this GBE, we ended up not using it, and that kind of screwed us over. So the Doom Cannon is still on bullet, which is great. We're looking okay. We got lots of sirens going on outside. We lost some bombers there. Okay. Let's move. Come on, boys. Ah. Alright, 250. We might have scouted a little bit. Let's see. His mines are killing us. Oh my god. What is going on? Yeah. So that's what it's been all day. It's been all day. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. A little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. So I hope that helps you guys out. The next way forward is going to be that troop damage. I believe that's going to let us push and get out of this 4-engine mess, because that's honestly what it is at this point. It's just a mess. But yep, nice. 3 straight losses. That's the worst that I've done all day today, but it happens sometimes. It happens, guys. I hope that, you know, at least gets you set in, you know, on the next path that that we're gonna take. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the next couple days. I believe that's really going to kind of aim our season in the way that we're gonna finish. But I hope that helps you guys out. As always, thanks so much for watching. That's gonna wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.